Hello learners, welcome to yet another episode of our virtual learning class. Today we'll be looking at natural science, and under natural science we'll be looking at force and energy. Force and energy. Now, our substrand for today is what? Basic electronics. Basic electronics. Basic electronics. When I say electronics, what comes into your mind? We are just talking about electrical things, okay? Things that has to do with electricity, okay? Our objectives, we are learning to identify the parts of an electrical circuit. We are learning to identify the parts of an electrical circuit. We are also going to identify the uses of the parts of a simple electronic unit. Okay, we are going to identify the uses of the part of a simple electronic unit. Okay, when we say a circuit, what is a circuit? A circuit simply means a path, okay, through which electricity flows. A circuit is a path through which electricity flows. Electricity is a source, is a form of energy, okay? It's a form of what? Energy. But for this energy to work, you need a path, it needs a place or a channel through which it can work or go through, okay? Now, when in your homes, you have televisions, okay? You have your television on the wall, okay? Now, you realize that this television will not work without this cable, okay? This is your television, but it will not work without a cable. And without this cable, you should also know that we have something called a switch. And we have something called a switch. This switch in your homes, that is what turns on and off what? Your bulbs. Okay? Your bulbs in the house needs what? A switch for it to flow. Now, if you don't have your socket, okay, how will this work? It will not work. This socket is what allows electricity to pass through it and through your cable to your television. Do you understand? The socket allows electricity to pass through cables, through it, into the cable, and to your television. I hope you understand. Let's look at some of the parts of the circuit. Now, let's look here first. The electricity that flows through the circuit is called electric current. Okay, the electricity that flows through the circuit is called electric current. Okay, now we have the battery. The battery. A battery is a source of energy that flows through a circuit. A battery is a source of energy that flows through a circuit. Batteries. There are so many types of batteries, okay? Now, in your homes, I know, definitely some of you might have seen this or this, okay? Now, in mommy's phone, it needs something for it to work. When you are playing game on mommy's phone and it goes low, they write low battery and you are like, oh, I'm going to charge mommy's phone. Yes. The battery is what is keeping the phone active. It is what is keeping the phone on. Okay, so immediately your battery runs low, it will go down. Okay, so this is what? A battery. Okay, and we have this as well. Okay, which is also another form of battery. We also have the phone battery, the car batteries, and many others. Okay, now let's look here. A battery has two ends, which is the negative and positive. Okay, a battery has two ends, which is the negative and positive. Now let's look at this battery very well. You will see that it has two metal sides. We have one here and we have the pointed edge. Okay, we have the flat button and then we have the pointed edge. Now this part is what? The positive side. This is what? The positive side. And this is the negative. Okay, the flat side is what? Negative. And the pointed is what? Positive. Okay, let's look at the switch. Let's look at the switch. Okay, the switch. A switch is a device, okay? It is a device that we use to turn the electric current on or off, okay? A switch is a device that we use to turn the electric current on or off, okay? Initially, I told you that in your homes, you have something on the wall. Some look like this, okay, and then you press on it to turn on to turn on your bulbs in the house. When the room is dark, you turn on a bulb, okay. We have some like this, others are round, okay. There are many others. Now this switch here is what controls the flow, okay. It controls the flow of electricity in a circuit. Now in a circuit, for it to work, you need to close the circuit, okay. So when you press on your circuit, bam, and the bulb is on, that means the circuit is what? It is closed, okay. The circuit is what? Closed. And when you click on it, when you press it and it goes back and it goes off, okay, it simply means the circuit is open. Now let's read here. We have, when the switch is at the on position, the current is closed, so the electricity can flow, okay. When the switch is at the on position, the current is closed, so the electricity can flow. When the switch is at the off position, the circuit is opened and electricity cannot flow. Let's look at this short demonstration to explain what I just said. Okay, so I'm going to use this as my wire. Okay, this is my wire. Electricity is going to flow through this metal. Okay, from the batteries, it's going to flow through this metal. So let's start fixing. We put the first one here. Okay. Now in the house we have switch, okay. Now this is going to be my switch, okay. You move it, okay. So let's add our switch to the circuit. And then we have our bulb, the LED, okay. So I have my batteries, and we said where this is the positive and this is what? The negative. Okay, so the negative goes to where the negative is. When you look in here, you see that we have the plus sign, okay, and we have the minus sign. That is what I wrote on the board earlier on, indicating negative and what? Positive. Okay, so now when you look at this circuit, we have what? We have batteries, okay, and I told you this is going to stand as what? Our wire, okay. So these are the blue ones are what? Wires. We have the battery, and we have our what? Our switch. Now this is a light emitting diode, a bulb, okay. We have a bulb here, okay. So let's quickly start. We said the switch does what? A switch is a device that we use to turn the electric current on or off. Okay, so let's try and see if the switch really will turn it on or off. Okay, so right now I told you it is what? Open. So when I switch it this way, our bulb is what? Is on. Okay, and when I switch it this way, it is what? Off. That means this switch is actually controlling the flow of electricity through this circuit. Okay, good. All right, so in our next episode, get ready, prepare yourself for another exciting episode. Take care, be good children, love you all, bye.